Welcome to Deebo and Joe. I'm your host, James Deebo Harrison, and I'm here with my co-host, Joe Haden. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. You don't want to miss nothing. How you doing today, Joe?
Deebo, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a tough football Sunday. I know it was. But like the Steelers got smacked. Both of our teams got whooped. My Browns got whooped, and the Steelers got whooped. So, I know you. I'm like you. You told me previous to the show that I'm used to this. So that was so
You is,
that's
dude. You
so messed
used to
up of you.
this,
I understand because it's like I
bro.
know you gotta be able to live if I. That's the one thing about the Steelers fans being able to play for the Steelers. You're so used
Listen
to
here,
just
man.
winning.
Listen here. Listen here. Used to winning.
Yeah.
Yes, true
Yes, that
statement.
is true.
True
That is
statement.
true.
Okay, but I'm also used to my defense, our
Yeah.
defense, the Steelers' defense being the reason that we
Yeah.
win, not the reason that we
Yeah.
lose.
No, for
Okay.
sure.
My voice a little
Because you
scratchy
was
today
yelling.
because I was at the game, right?
Ah.
I come out the tunnel. I do the walk. You know how I do my walk, right?
Yeah.
Come through, stare through here, give them
Yeah.
all that, whirl the towel, all that, gas them up. We going. I'm feeling the
Yeah.
energy. I'm like, we got this. This is what's about to
Mm-hmm,
go
mm-hmm.
down, bro. We lose. We lose.
Yes.
We lose. And the score ain't even really. It don't say how bad we lost because we scored a trash touchdown right there.
Is this
Anyway,
the you went to the game last night?
I
So
went to the
when
game
you
last
called me
night,
when
bro.
you
I
called
did the walk
no
out
when
the
you kept
tunnel.
calling me during the Browns game, you telling me that you was at the crib before that. That was before you went to the Steelers
Getting
game.
ready. I'm getting. Yeah, that's two different people right now. Yeah, I'm. Listen, Laura, I'm gonna try and not cuss. I promise you, I am. But
Let's get to it then, Debo.
I might crash out.
Let's-
So listen, bro, I'm sitting there at the game, man, and I do the call out. I come out the
Yeah.
tunnel, is going, everything. I'm getting the feel. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, whoa. I done told myself, like, maybe I could go out here for three
There you
snaps.
go.
You know, get up to the top, bro. Sit down. Green Bay, they win the toss. They get the ball
Yes.
first, man. Defense come out there. It was 3rd and 1. I'm like, I'm a little, dude, we hold. We
Yes.
hold. I'm like,
Joey Porter
okay.
Jr., man to man. I
Def-
need that.
yes. I'm like, yo, this is looking more like Steelers football,
Hmm.
brother. Steelers get out there, man. We get a tackle eligible throw to the tackle to let him know that we ain't just bringing him out here for
Yeah.
nothing. Four
Yeah.
yards.
Nice.
You
Nice.
feel?
Opening up the playbook.
Opening up the playbook, man. I'm loving it, man. Then on the 3rd down, the 3rd and short, I think it was like 3rd and 3. Wilson get
Yeah.
45. Oh, it's going gravy. I'm sitting up there, I'm yelling, I'm screaming, as you can
Hmm.
hear. Everything going gravy, man. And then we actually get a little setback. We get a PI on
Yes.
DK. Okay.
Push off.
That's cool. That put us behind the sticks. But you know who we got in there if we can't
Bankroll.
convert. If we anywhere close to 60, we go put bank on the
Bankroll
field.
pause. Yes.
Right? And hit 56 right
Hmm.
there. We up 3-0. I'm like, hey, it's a good start. It could have been better, but I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping at all. Green Bay get back out there. Love do his
Hmm.
thing. But this is what I'm upset
Yes.
about. This dude threw like 4 short passes, dude. Like that went for like 24, 6, 13, and then the 16-yard touchdown. It's 7-3
There's a
now,
lot of
bro.
missed tackles out there.
Game's still early. I I really ain't
Hmm.
tripping. You know what I'm saying? Steelers get back out there. Again, we get a little illegal shift on the second.
Offense,
That throws
that's
back a
behind the
little bit.
sticks. That's when they was messing up, getting
Right.
behind the sticks.
We could have been 3rd and 3. Now we 2nd and 13. We end up having to punt the
Yep.
ball. Man, look here. I'm gonna tell you right now. My red cup, don't y'all worry about what's in it. It might not be nothing in it. I'm doing a little bit of everything right now, trying to compensate and make me feel better so I don't crash out right here, okay? Okay.
Yes.
Green Bay get out there. Again, dude, a little short pass. My dude busted for
Yak.
33.
Yak. Kraft was getting all the yak. He was breaking tackles and stiff arming people. All right, my bad.
And here's the crazy thing, bro. They're able to actually get a field goal attempt.
Before the half.
But
Before
no,
the
that
quarter.
ain't even it. We ain't
No,
even
before I'm
there
saying
yet,
before the
dude.
quarter.
It's missed. He missed it. Thank goodness he ain't used to kicking in Acrisure Stadium. I wanted to say Heinz Field. We still up, 3-7. Okay, cool. We got a short field now. So with the short field, we get enough yardage to give Boz. Again, we stall out.
Yes.
You go for 50 this time. 6 or 7. 6-7.
6-7.
Ain't that how the kids say
Yes.
6-7? When it was 6-7, I was like, I don't know if I like that 6-7. Okay. Green Bay come out and the defense do its thug thistle. I ain't gonna lie, they did it. Hot 3 and out. Hot 3 and out. Hot 3 and out, baby. Pittsburgh come out there. Like, dude, again, the drive gets stalled. We get, what was that? That 5-yard loss on the first down. Dude just blew through
yes,
that thing.
on the run. Jalen Warren tried to tote it. They set him behind the sticks again.
Get a false start too on the field goal try, but we got Boz. So he said, instead of 43,
it's 48.
It's 48. I ain't tripping. 9-7. 9-7. I'm still feeling pretty decent about it. You know what I'm saying? Defense come out, stand up again. I'm like, whoa, we standing up. This is the defense or the type of defense I'm used to
2 3 and outs in a row.
Steelers come out there, we mix it up a little bit. We get a little run, we get a little pass, you know what I'm saying? Get a little help on the third down with the PI, which gives us a first, you know what I'm saying? That's all good. Here, I'm like, yo, we should have maybe used up a little more of that clock, because we had 3 timeouts. We kind of rushed it when DK ended up scoring that touchdown because I don't want to give him no more time because I know what we've been doing. We scored a touchdown with DK. It's 16-7. I'm feeling okay, but even though it's only 34 seconds, I know what we have been doing this year.
Are they giving up explosive plays?
Dude, they get a run of 8 and then a pass of 19. TJ get an incidental face mask, another one of 9. And here we go. They about to kick this field goal. Luckily, they field goal kicker is trash.
He had a bad day.
I really appreciate you for that. I really appreciate you for that. So 16-7, we go in. It's halftime. I'm sitting there. I'm feeling 6-7. You feel me? Because it could have been 13 to 16 if he make those 2 field goals.
No, for sure.
So we come back out. Steelers got the rock, and then we lose Freiermuth. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. In my head, not even in my head, me as a person, I think that's a dirty play. You hitting that man low. He can't see where you're going. But he has no other choice.
He got to take them legs out the way.
Right. That's the way y'all made
for sure.
So understand.
On this one too, they didn't get the offsides call. A-Rod didn't get the offsides call.
How you don't get
right
that?
There.
And then y'all sit down and you discuss
and
it. And
still don't give it to him.
You still do nothing.
I don't like.
The man is literally in the gap when you snap the ball.
So that was crazy. And they had to punt the ball. I think that right there, it started getting a little ugly. That right there was not a good.
Dude,
that was messed up.
Listen, it kind of went downhill from there because on Green Bay get the ball, and on the third down, the 3rd and 5, the tight end go damn near 60, and we lose Elliott. Why? Missed tackles.
He running down there with Elliott. He kind of like pushed him off. He's stumbling, looking around. You gotta make that. You gotta make that play.
Now, on top of that, you let these boys go 90 yards in 9 plays, it's 14-16.
Yep. And it's bad eyes. They hit you on a 4th and 1 too.
I ain't even want to say
No,
nothing
I
about
had to,
that.
man. I had to because that happened.
All right.
Steelers get the rock back.
Now, Steelers back out there. So now we get sack fumble. We lucky the review saw that he had the ball when
that
he
he
went
really
down,
had control of it.
and dude just snatched it up out of his hands. You know what I'm saying? We get really nothing after we get the ball back, but who we got?
Bankroll Boz.
We got Boz, man. Boz for 56. 19-14. Now I'm like, all right, defense, stand up. Stand up. We did whatever we did. It's cool. Now it's time to stand up. They started letting these cats work their way down the
He
field.
started. Then a big bomb. Boom.
3rd and 7. We get 33. And then I think it was even a PI on that, but they didn't take it. Wasn't that the one? And they declined it. And then Jacobs, he gone.
Oh, that was first play of the 4th quarter.
He get the little 3-yard touchdown, and then the 2-point conversion, bro. Did you see that?
The 2-point conversion that they didn't convert.
Yes, they did. They converted that.
Oh, they did convert the 2-point conversion. My
Green
bad.
Bay
Yes,
did,
they did.
dude.
My bad.
Green Bay, 22-19.
Yes, they
brother.
did. My bad.
Bruh, whole half of the end zone.
And now from this point on, the 4th quarter is where it got real aunchy.
No, dude, it got bad after the second.
It got bad.
Half,
it was 2 different halves. It was the first half and the second half, but goddamn, that 4th quarter, soon as it turned to the 4th, got ugly.
Dude, we get sacked on the first down as soon as we get the ball back.
Behind the sticks, lost to 10. There's nothing you could do.
Like,
check.
We 3 and out, and then we get an unnecessary roughness on the punt. Like, Green Bay, gave these dudes another short field.
Ball on the 45-yard line, brother.
4 plays later, bro. On all short passes, bro. Like, what?
Yards after catch. He getting it. He caught the ball and was running, and everything Kraft was getting was after the catch. Yeah.
We down by
29-19, coach.
With just what? Under or over 10 minutes left, under or over 10 minutes left. We are not built to come back from something like that, especially when our defense is not tackling and we playing trash. I'm trying not to yell because I'm going to lose my voice totally. We come back out, get the rock, right? 2nd down. We get a what? Was it a PI?
It was a personal foul.
Or DK? Oh, yeah, we get unnecessary roughness on DK, dude. 3 and out, we got to punt the ball again. Man.
Wasn't it, Dobbs? This is when, because like you said, in the second half, this is when I was listening to the announcers. They was like this. This has been 18 straight completions. And then they just started talking about how many.
Dude, he had 20 total straight.
I said, this is the point where they started talking about how many completions my man had. I was like, oh my God. I wasn't really counting, but nobody's dropping the ball.
Dude, they come in, they burn off a hot almost 3.5 minutes. And damn field goal kicker make like he want to be able to start like he can kick the damn ball.
Then. Yep. Yeah. So he hit the field goal. We down 32-19.
We get the ball back. Fumble. And you let Green Bay recover.
Gainwell, strip.
Yo. After that, I ain't gonna lie to you. I knew it was over with. Green Bay just added insult to injury and added another 3 points with a field goal, 35-19. we score, we score one of those touchdowns where you up there, defense playing prevent, trying to make sure they tackle you inside, do all that stuff, burn off the clock, end up being 25 to 35. For all intents and purposes, the game over. They kneel down. It's done. It's done.
They got a good. They definitely ended it with a first. They ran for total for a good first down and kneeled that thing on out.
Like, what is happening? Like, Pittsburgh Steelers are built on defense. You go back to defense. Your defense is not the ones that's supposed to be letting you down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever seen the defense be this bad, dude. We can't tackle nobody. Like, we did okay in the first half.
For sure.
Far better than we have. Like, and then the second half, dude, we just totally collapsed, dude. Like, we're on the field in the second half almost 20 minutes, bro. First half, it was barely 12 and some change there. Like, they converted no third downs. I think we was 4-0 on third downs in the first half. The second half, man, these boys went 5 for 8. They only missed 3 of them things. And then on top of that, bro, Green Bay, take away the last possession, had 11 possessions, bro. It was only 2 where I take it back. It was only 3 where they had to punt. And the crazy thing is they could have scored on all of them, but dude missed 2 field goals. Like, we are not stopping anyone from doing anything. Love, what was he, 360? I think they only averaged 359. 3 tugs, and we ain't sacking one time. Not once. Like, he only threw 5 or 6 balls that were above or 10 yards or more airtime, bro. Everything else is yak.
Yeah.
We're giving up way too many points. Like, they didn't run the ball, but they didn't have to. And they aren't a running defense anyway. Offense. They're like 15s. They're mid-pack.
Shit, they didn't do a bad job running the ball, though. Jacobs in 23, they were toting that pill. 23 was toting that joint too, for sure. Like, him and Jacobs was toting. He was able to get the ball off fast. Their offense in the first half, I wasn't as mad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I was like, okay. I was concerned, but I wasn't tripping.
It was just more too, for me, the offense didn't have anytime we got behind the sticks, like the penalties, the first down runs when we're only gaining maybe 1 yard. If we're getting stopped behind the backfield, then it's like the drives always get killed with that. And then we were able to win when Ball's getting those field goals, but we got to be able to score touchdowns instead of keep getting field goals. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I totally understand what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. We got some offensive issues. Like, we were, 1 of 10 on third downs, 1 of 11, something like that. Like, we can't keep drives together. We stall out. And when we can keep a drive together, or we're looking like we're able to keep a drive together, we get penalties that stop it. Like, we are freaking cooked. Like, we're cooked, bro.
That was not,
We're the 30th ranked defense in the NFL. We're the highest paid defense in the NFL. Those 2 things don't go together.
This is why I'm with you with the
prime
with the
time,
defense, Deebo.
Sunday night. What the fuck are we doing?
Let me tell you, with the defense, Deebo, a lot of it is eyes, miscommunications. There are people like, you know what, coach? Don't get beat to the flat. Tight ends running fast to the flat by themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of eye discipline. It's a lot of simple things. It's like when people are running scot-free through the defense, you can see like play actions. Those things are keeping people just running all around them. I'm like, dude, you got to be able to have your eyes in the right spot because people are running scot-free through the defense. So the people are there, the players are there, but they're not playing they're not playing at a high level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like something they have to perform better. They have to put the eye.
Bro, how you don't get up for Sunday Night Football if you can't get up for nothing else? Ain't nothing else on but you at home in front of your family, your kids.
I was not.
Make that name on your back mean something. Make them 3 stars on your chest mean something.
Debo. It wasn't me not performing. It wasn't me not performing. I'm just trying to let you know. That's why I'm like you said. I could be like your counselor, bro, because it's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Everything's still gonna be okay.
Joe, you came from a line of losers. Y'all gonna always be losers.
Damn, now you being disrespectful. I'm trying to just be here for you.
I'm
And then
sorry,
you just gonna
Joe. That
spaz
was a
on me.
personal attack. It's
God
not
damn,
about you,
Deebo.
baby. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated.
I feel you. I'm here for you, my brother.
Listen, my voice gone. They done listen. You know, had me have my kids up late.
Yeah, they had you
Had me
screaming
have my kids up
for
late. My
the
kids
L.
out there with me. On top of that, my son done came to the game. He blew. Listen, man, he got a subluxation of his right shoulder now. He down again. This gonna be 4 surgeries in 18 months. This dude done missed basically all the last almost 2.5 years of football. It's his senior year. This is the toughest motherfucker I know in my life, dude. And
You hurt.
And y'all don't give us nothing to celebrate.
Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
I don't know, Deebo. It wasn't. Yeah. Offense got to do better. Defense got to do better. They got to look at the tape. But end of the day, 4-3.
Hey, man. Things got to get changed. People got to go. Highest paid, 30th rank. Don't match. I don't know what needs to happen, but we need to go ahead and maybe redo this whole thing and get something else going. I think we also need on offense. We got to get somebody else besides DK. We got to get a true two. You know, a 1.5, a 1.5.
This one I ask you this though. Do you think even, George Pickens, with him having that off the field?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
We'd have kept him for the low. We'd have still had him for the low. I don't care.
With all that came with Pickens outside of the actual incidents on the field with, basically it came down to the play issue wasn't the problem. The boy can play. He can do what he can do. That's not the issue. It was the head. It was the maturity, all that other stuff. Like right now, I am like, I would have dealt with all that, right?
That's what I'm saying. Deebo, and guess what I'm saying it too? The only reason why I'm saying it is he knows he has to ball out to be able to get another contract. You're paying him $600,000, $700,000 this year to be able to be a number 2, to know he knows he's gonna have to get the bag. He's gonna be gone. So I would deal with that for $500,000, $600,000 to have a real another threat. That's all I'm saying. If you know you're not gonna pay him, just keep him while you still got him for the low, and then let him go. Because you still got A-Rod, you got DK. Just keep him. You know what I'm saying? Don't just dismiss him for no reason. I would just kept him for that 1 year and then had him like that. Because right now, it would be really nice to have George Pickens on the team.
Dude, it would be great right now if they could figure out a way to incorporate management of different personalities and how you have to, work with that. I think we getting, even it's just across the league. You look at Stephon Diggs. You let a guy do something here, he gets used to doing that, and when he can't do that, he may start acting out. Now Stephon went from here to there, and now all you hear is positive things about him. He took that time to mature, understand that it's not them, it's me. And he was able to do that. And I think Pickens may be in a situation right now where he's like, you know what? Maybe he had to have that move for him to be able to realize that, hey, I need to do ABC and not XYZ. And now, he's in that position. But I mean, I don't know if, he could have did that here because of, what he was able to do or not do here. You know what I'm saying?
I just
So, but
with
right
A-Rod
now,
here though. That's the
I
only
ain't.
reason why. If it's anybody now, you got A-Rod. Like I like that. Just for another weapon.
Yeah, yeah. I can't. Yeah, the 30. What we done gave up 30 something in the last 6 games. That is not Steeler defense. That is not Steeler football. Nothing about that correlates to the black and gold. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, you correct.
The
I'm
Browns,
with you on it.
at least I got something good to talk about. The Browns got, they got their faces.
You the worst, bro. Literally.
I'm sorry. The Browns ended up losing to the Patriots, 32-13. Joe, I actually was, a little concerned that they might be able to do something, especially, when they went out there right after. Go ahead, I'll let you do your thug dizzle on that. I'll let you get excited because you only thing you got to be excited about is, maybe the first half.
Yeah, honestly, Deebo,
Maybe
honestly, I had the first quarter. I'm gonna go with the first quarter. I was good.
Mm-hmm.
I was good to go. Whole first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Excited.
Yes, sir.
Happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to the game. Patriots. So
Yes,
they
please.
started out. Patriots got the ball first. 12
Mm-hmm.
plays, and this is we're bend but don't break on the Brown secondary. Henderson was running the ball. They ended up getting down there, but we ended up making 3 stops. Myles Garrett got his first sack. You know what I'm saying, on the third down, field goal.
Yeah.
So good. They started off bend but don't break. They made some plays, 3-0. Browns get the ball. All right. First drive the ball all the way down. We make some, and this is the part too. Dylan Gabriel, he didn't have to throw the ball too far down. Air passes, no. Air yardage was not a lot, but we were able to get some runs. We was able to get some sweeps, and then he threw a touchdown pass. And it was really offensive play calling. We were scheming this. We threw some jets. He was kind of wide open when he came out of the backfield and ran the 7 route. So we up 7-3
Right.
off rip. Good, happy. Patriots get the ball back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me stop you for a
Yes.
minute. I got a phone call. I ain't gonna say who it was from. Okay. And they was geeked excited. They was real geeked excited. They said, oh, oh, what happened? What happened? What's going on? I said, listen, man, it's early. It's early. Listen, even a broke clock is right once a day now. The sun shine on every dog's ass once in a while.
Hey.
Go on ahead.
Bring up field goal. Bring up.
Yes,
You
sir.
are
Yes, sir.
hilarious. But I actually was a little geek. So then Patriots come back out. Browns defense gets a stop on 3rd and 1. Trying to run through. Boom. Good stop. Browns get the ball back. Punt. Incomplete passes. Dylan Gabriel. Okay, so we punt again. Now this is where. All right, the Patriots. My man, the linebacker we got, Carson Swearinger. He gets a pick. And then we bring it back to the 34-yard line. We're up 7-3.
Yes, sir.
So I'm like, defense is still balling. Now this is our time to make a good play.
Yeah.
All right, we get down to 3rd and 5.
Hey, Joe, what happened, Joe?
What happens is we get to a 3rd and 5, and this is what I'm saying. Dylan Gabriel, my man, is running scot-free down the sideline, and he throws the ball and carries him out of bounds. I don't think he could see over the line or nothing, but it was enough time for him to stand up in the pocket and just throw the ball into the end zone. He drifts it and throws it out of bounds, and then you know what we do? We miss the field goal. And after from the pick, from the defense, from the turnover, to get the ball on the 34-yard line, to not get no points. So,
hey, you know what that is? That's Browns.
Just bad ball. That's what that is.
That's the Browns, man. Go ahead, baby.
So then the Patriots, get the ball back. You know what I'm saying? Drive the ball, doing good. Our secondary just bend but don't break. They still made a couple of plays running down the field. Myles Garrett, another sack. His second sack, and then we only bend but don't break. We give up another field goal. It's 7-6. Like,
right.
Defense is hooping. We're putting them in positions to win. We already got a turnover into the red zone, and the offense didn't give us no points, didn't give us nothing from it. Okay. Browns get the ball again. 3rd and 4, can't convert.
What?
Punt. We punt it back to the
Couldn't
Patriots.
convert. That's a damn shame.
They get the Patriots are doing good. They get a false start on 3rd and 1. We makes it 3rd and 6, and then we make another play, make them punt the ball again. You hear it's a lot of punts. A lot of Patriots now punting the ball. They're getting to the red zone. They're getting 3. So they only have 6 points right now. Right. The Browns defense is continuing the ball. Then Browns get the ball back again. And this is where I'm looking at Coach Stefanski. Like, what are we doing? Okay. The play calling. Dylan Gamble does a good scramble. We get a first down, and then he starts doing a first down. We do a flea flicker. Okay, what are you doing? Second down, my man Judkins gets a run, loss of yardage, and the 4th down. I mean, we try to do a double pass, and I actually laughed at it because it looked crazy. I knew it wasn't going to work. So we get nothing out of that punt. Patriots get the ball back. May does his thing. Create some plays. Myles Garrett gets another sack going before halftime. They get another field goal. So we go. So all of this is they scored 3 field goals. They continue to get to the red zone. It's just defense keep stepping up, keep standing up. Myles Garrett keeps making plays. Bend but don't break. They're making some plays. They're getting big yard chunk plays on us, but we're not letting them score. Offense isn't answering. Now it's a whole.
Now is where I want to talk. I mean, go ahead, keep going. This is when
so it's 9-7. Okay, and now defense is balling. They keep on getting in your positions, but eventually the dam's going to break. I mean, how many times can I keep like? You know what I'm saying? I need you. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's what I normally like. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just trying to tell you the quarterback for the Patriots. Dylan Gabriel was giving them the ball. He was throwing it to his teammates over there in New England.
Hey, look, I was always talking about the one thing I did say about Dylan Gabriel was he didn't turn the ball over, and something changed. In this second half of the game, he wasn't not only helping us, he was also hurting us in a way of tossing the ball to the other team. And I think I see why he doesn't throw the ball too far down the field. Because when he threw that deep ball to covered man, that one hand picked it like Odell, I was like, whoa, maybe this is why you only throw the ball. Check down, little drag routes. That was not good. That did not look on time. It looked like you almost threw your shoulder out of socket. So, I mean, we're going to get to that play. We start off, the Browns get the ball. We come out 3rd and 9. It just looked like a bad scramble. 2 receivers in the same position, tipped it, incomplete, punt. Then the Patriots get the ball. What do we do on defense? We started letting people run through us. Henderson was running through the defense in the second half like shredded cheese. And it was actually it was sad to see. Bad eyes by the secondary. Bad eyes by the secondary. They went 7 plays, 77 yards for a touchdown. It was a lot of like the same thing I was saying for the Steelers on defense. It looked like the Browns with eye discipline. People running scot-free. You know who your man is. You could tell when you look and you see somebody looking like this, and then they have to go and run the other way. I'm like this, dude. You're not looking at your job. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of quick switches, a lot of people just missing where their man was. Went down there 16-7, right? So they end up scoring, and the score goes to 16-7, and then the Browns get the ball back. This is our second drive. So the first one, we didn't do nothing. We got 3 and out, and the next series, this one, it starts to get real bad. Gabriel throws a drag route 2 yards behind the receiver. Robert Splickak picks the joint off, smiling like a kid on Christmas Day, and starts running it back to trying to run back to the end zone.
I told you he got confused because he thought he was playing.
Ran it back to the 7-yard line. Okay, Myles Garrett gets his 4th sack. Then my man Tyrone Campbell gets hurt, and then Diggs gets a touchdown. So now the score is 23-7. And it's getting ugly fast. Okay.
What happened on that next drive?
All right. Okay, we couldn't really get nothing going. And this is
I'm talking about the Patriots. I'm talking about the Patriots.
The Patriots next drive? Oh, it was another TD to Booty.
What happened? What happened? Because I think that was That was a long drive right
Yeah, it
there,
was a
man.
lot. It was a lot. Drake May was scrambling. They had a 49-yard play, 28-yard play. Yeah. So the 30-7, Debo. Okay. From this point, it just started getting uglier and uglier. Fourth quarter starts, Browns get the ball. Good scan. I just turnover on
Hey,
downs.
what's this? What's this? What's this, Joe? What this
That
mean?
means a safety. We didn't get a safety though, did we? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. It's just from that point,
Hey, Joe, you crashing a little bit right
Debo.
there,
I don't
Joe.
want to. I don't even want.
It was. You was a little more disgusted than what you thought,
Yep.
huh? Hey,
Yeah.
this is the crazy
Gabriel
thing.
took it. Yeah, he did. He damn sure did. He definitely took a safety. He was in the end zone trying to throw the ball away to nobody.
Now, this is why I'm trying to tell you. You getting a little more upset over this. You giving me all this positive
You
bullshit
know why?
energy about, oh, the Steelers this, that, da, 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 da. It ain't bad, woo, woo, woo. And then you just fucking crashed right there. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
why, Debo?
You want some of
No,
this?
no. This is what it
Okay.
was. That Browns game, though, it was two halves. I just felt the defense they ended up they were going to fold, and then but on the offensive side,
Hold on, hold on. How you go forward? You number one
no,
defense
you're
now.
not you're
How you
not you're
go forward?
not you're not going to fold. They need to play, they have to play elite every single snap. Like the reason why when I'm watching the Steelers and I don't get as emotional because I know on the offensive side of the ball, when you have Aaron Rodgers, you're going to be able to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to be able to use his feet. He's scrambling. He's throwing the ball down the field. Like I've seen it. I know that he's capable of it. I know that he's working on it. I know that he's one of the best to ever do it. So that's why
Oh, so you saying you just ain't got no
no,
hope?
no, no. It's not that. I mean, not that I don't got no hope, but with Dylan Gabriel, I mean, if we thinking that he's going to be the way the reason why the Browns can continue and get better, and then it didn't help him at all that Junkins had 9 carries for 19 yards. We couldn't get ahead of the sticks at all. Offense just looked bad. Period. Like it wasn't his. It wasn't only Dylan Gabriel. It was the offensive line wasn't giving my man Junkins a chance to run the ball. So
Yeah.
it was just all bad on O.
I mean, you still gave up like almost 180 yards rushing on that number one defense. I believe that's not
That's yeah, no,
really
no, no.
conducive to, you know. I think old dude only had like maybe what, 9, 10 carries for about 80 yards. He was busting y'all in the
Yeah,
head. I think what Henderson was like
we got to tight.
and
It was
then
too. We got to play
Drake,
good the whole
he had
game. You can't that, and that's the and that when you know you're not going to score any points, you can't give
Mhm.
up. And all of that stuff is going to matter. So we got to look at the tapes
You mean
because
like
bend but don't break. A lot of the times he did get a bunch of those yards. They didn't score. He kept them out of the end zone. But some of the passing, we got to keep those passing touchdowns. Those eye disciplines. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep them dudes out of the end zone. So yeah.
hey, you know what's crazy though? Drake made that boy went 18 for 24 for 282. And y'all sacked him 6 times. He still went on ahead, got 3 tugs, and threw a pick to y'all. Said, "Here, I'm gonna give y'all something to give you a little bit of hope. Then we gonna
That's
snatch
what
it
I'm
from you."
saying.
You
Once
know?
you get that pick and when you get the pick, run the ball back to the 34-yard line and you get nothing. You just
I'm telling you,
you
listen,
just come back out to the
the boy
field.
was sitting over there, and he's like, "Yo, May threw a pick. I ain't gonna let this boy outdo me. I gotta throw two. I gotta throw two."
Debo.
And that's what that's just what happens, man. But your boy Miles Garrett, he was a little frustrated with losing, despite having 5 sacks. Hey Miles, I understand your frustration. But when you signed that contract, you knew you signed for the money. You can be frustrated all you want. If you were really that frustrated, tell them you'll give them back some money if they trade you to a contender. You ain't that frustrated though.
Oh,
You knew you signed up to get that money, play your game, and lose. Because that's what the Browns do. at least you're getting paid extremely well,
Yeah.
extremely well for a team that you know ain't really go nowhere. I mean, you said you love the game and all that other stuff, and you want to win, but you ain't love it enough to turn that money down.
Yeah. I mean,
So we can't. I understand you go be frustrated. No, nobody like losing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like losing either. But I can't say that either. If I had to lose, I would love to get paid a whole lot more to do it. But I've been in a situation where I've won them and lost them, and I would far give up way more money to win them than I would to lose them.
yeah, I think in my situation, man, like obviously when you had those contract negotiations, you knew before it happened, like you can be able, this is your time. You need to get up out of there. You want to get out of there. If you don't, you've been there for 7 years. When I was there, if you don't feel like the organization is really moving in the right steps, there's organizations
Mm-hmm.
that you see like Eagles, Kansas City, spots that continuously are making playoff runs, continuously winning Super Bowls. During that time, Miles, when it's now your contract is about to be up, you cannot sign nothing and just wait until you can go to a free agent or till they gotta try to franchise tag you. But you can hold to your really like, no, I'm not going to play here. Once you get there, you're in there. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with what you were telling everyone. I just don't want to. I want to be with a contender. I want to do this. I want to win. It's not about the money, and then you let them hit you with the money. All money
And this is
ain't
the part I
good
would say with
money.
Miles too. He was going to get that money from any team. Any team would have paid Miles $40 million a year. Anybody.
Hey, but a bird in the
It's more
hand,
than a bird in the feather. I
two
feel
in
you,
the bush.
but that's what the part where I'm saying I'm with you, Debo. I'm with you because you keep if you saying that I want to be with a contender, like I'm trying to go somewhere. I want to go win, and then you sign with the Browns again. I'm like, what did they tell you that made you think that the direction was going to be different than what was been there the last 7 years that you were there? Like now that you're there, you can't. I mean, you can be sad that you're losing, but it's like you kind of know what you signed up for because it hasn't been different than any other thing
Yes,
that you've done since you've been there. Like you going to
yes,
hoop. That's not, I'm nobody's questioning that. But the losing is still going to come with you going all pro every year, with you still going, you know what I'm saying, all the Pro Bowls.
right.
So that's just the part where I'm like, young, if you really was like wanting to go win. And I know, and I'm not saying that he doesn't. I know he wants to win in Cleveland. That would be the best because
Oh yeah,
you're gonna be idolized because they never won. So that's what I want to do. Like
exactly.
when there, you'll be idolized. You're gonna be good. But don't now say like you got to be all in it. Now you got to be like, yeah, well, in there with ownership, like, man, what's up? What we doing here? Like, cause you in there, you're not going
Oh,
nowhere.
come on now. You talking about he got to be in
No,
there with ownership. You've been there, Joe. You think they're
they
gonna
ain't
let
gonna
you in
let
there
that
with
man in
ownership,
there
bro?
with ownership. He got his 40. They paying him his money. So
Now I
now
want to,
he's
I want
out.
to, I
Now he's
want to
out. He
jump
can't do nothing.
something.
I'm just saying,
I want to stick with the Browns, but I want to ask you a
yes.
question. You said Dylan Gabriel is not the reason they're winning, as long as he's not the reason they're losing. Right now, I see him as the reason that they're losing. Do you believe that Shedeur should remain the backup? They say they're gonna stick with Dylan starting. Do you believe Shedeur should get a shot?
I believe that Shedeur should definitely. I mean, now it's about time. Shedeur should be able to get his shot. I think they're going into the bye week. They're coming off of a bye week, and I think they're playing the Dolphins when they come off their bye week. So I know they're not going to give Shador his shot because coach is all in for Dylan Gabriel. They're going to give him as many opportunities as possible. And I think if it was a game and they knew that Shador was going to come off a bye week, give him that whole week to study up for Miami, I think he might come out there and looking sweet. So I mean, I think that it's about that time that he should be able to go out there and play because Dylan hasn't proven to be I know for sure a franchise quarterback, but not adding any real. He's not helping us, but now he's starting to hurt the team.
Yeah, I mean, what you gonna do? Y'all already 2-6. You're last in the AFC North. Of course, Pittsburgh is still sitting on top for now. We're 4-3. Um, but I'm with you. Like, I maybe they giving it
I
one
think
more
they're gonna
week
give him
after
one
the
more week for
bye.
sure.
You know, and when they play the Dolphins went out there and mollywopped Atlanta 34-10, bro. Tua said he woke up with a swollen eye. Glad he was able to play. He said, I went out there and did this to you boys with my eyes shut. That's basically what he's saying. I mean, that's what I got from it. I mean, what did you get from that statement that he, I woke up with my eyes full, went up out there and put the whammy on him. And also, I really think that Atlanta came in there thinking it's the Dolphins, dude.
Thinking it was
Like
sweet.
thinking it was sweet, dude. Like you don't realize you ain't got Penix.
Mhm.
He's not playing this game. You sitting up there with Cousins, and then it's just like uh Bijan. He didn't do Bijan
No,
things.
not at all. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That Dolphins defense didn't act like they was the worst defense. They came out there and balled out.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
They held Bijan to 25 yards, Brody, on 9 carries.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was, dude. They got I don't know, they probably stood up, put their foot on the ground, and said, you know what, man, enough is
Mhm.
enough. Yo, I used to have a shirt in college, like we was getting whooped so bad, bro. Our slogan for that year was enough. I swear, brother, I know that's dude, it's horrible, bro. But the thing was enough is
Mhm.
enough, dude. I'm like, yeah, that's
Nah,
not
it be
it,
like
bro.
that sometimes.
It was toting the rock on them boys
Yeah.
too, man, moving
They
them
ran
around.
for 141,
Like,
Tua threw for 4 TDs, 20 for 26,
yeah,
205.
dude, he took right for only on 20 completions. That boy got four, and it was only 200
Mm-hmm.
yards.
It was,
Like what, maybe 2.5,
it was
210, something like
205.
that. Maybe you need to do a pirate thing, just wear a patch over his eye before the game, be like, I can't see. And then when he go back out there, he work that magic. I don't
No,
I
I
don't,
think it
I
was
don't
too
know.
though. At the end of the day, their run game did good. Like you said, the Dolphins ran for
Yes.
141. They said in the first quarter, that TD drive was 13 plays, 79 yards for 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And
Burning up the
they did
clock.
10 runs on that drive. So you can be able to, if you come in that joint, like you said, man, just establish dominance, run the ball, hand it off directly, and walk it down the field, taking off time. Like that's Tua didn't have to really, you ain't gonna have to do too much, and that's gonna open up that play action to where like you see Waddle, all them dudes, them bang eights, them quick play actions where Waddle was able to catch that like 50-some yard touchdown catch. He was like catching that because they running the ball so well, play action able to had the linebackers chewed up and just toss it behind them.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go on over here. Listen, the Jets went on ahead, came back and and
The
and
Bengals.
beat Cincinnati. They'll beat Cincinnati 39-38. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little questionable on why he was going for two, but now I see why he was going for two. That's why I ain't do it. I guess you start doing things to get that win. If he hadn't did that, it might have went into overtime. They let Joe go on ahead and
hmm
do it. Justin Fields, they say he was crying on the ground after Willie Johnson's criticism. Calls it outside noise after leading the Jets to his first win. We got some sound. We got the sound for that. Let's play that.
Yesterday I'm praying like crazy, just for a win, and this I'm gonna get pretty vulnerable right here, but this week I kind of I found myself in my closet crying, on the ground, laying down, not because of the hardships, not because of the troubles. I felt like, I was built to handle that and I was put in place to handle this situation. But in that moment when I was talking to my best friend, how hard it was and just, not wavering faith wise. Yesterday I was just praying over and over and over again, like, yo, like just one win.
Yeah, I don't know about praying for a win.
hmm
I pray for health. I pray for protection. Being safe from
hmm
injury.
Her
Um,
harm and danger.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if the prayer for win is the thing to go. I think if that's the case, everybody pray for a win. Somebody got to
Yeah.
lose. Yeah. So I
I,
mean,
w-
it's cool, but what happened is y'all started running the ball down them boys' throats.
mhm.
You started being able to make some connections, here and there. And the big thing is Cincinnati's defense did what Cincinnati's defense had done the previous before last week, the previous weeks, all before that. And, you know, that's
They got to stand up.
that's not that's not what you
Mhm.
want. And the offense, you know, I mean, with Joe over there, dude, they're nice. It's just they got to get the defense. The defense. You still need defense, Pittsburgh. You need defense. Your defense got to go out there and do their job too.
They got to as well. If you score 38 points, like in no situation you're feeling like you should ever lose these games. You know what I'm saying?
No
Like
question, dude.
38.
They had almost 180, 185 yards of rushing, dude. Like Flacco was 230, 220, something
Flacco
like that.
223, 2 touchdowns.
Like that is not a performance that you should be
No.
losing, dude. Like you're talking about over 400 yards of offense, bro.
Yep.
And you know what your defense
Them
did?
boys,
They went and said, we can top that. We can give up
we did
500.
502 yards, 255 on the ground, 247 in the air. Like,
Like,
you're not gonna win like that, brother. I don't care how much Joe Flacco throwing it to Chase and Higgins. Like, you gotta be able to stand up, and I think that's where.
dude, Chase had 12, targeted 19
No, that's
times,
what I'm
bro.
saying. They can own, and they eating, but you stay scoring. You still taking the L because you got to be able to make a stop. You got to stop somebody at some point of the game.
It ain't, and it's not just one stop, dude. You gotta be
No, for
consistent
sure.
on your stop. Dude. You have to have a high rate of consistency of stopping people. When you don't do that and you get that one stop, you know, it's like, okay, that's cool, we did it. And now say the offense don't go out and make the points, or they don't do what would need to be done to get you back in that position. Like you got to come back out and make that stop again. I say this all the time. If the defense do their job, they are the only ones who can both stop and score. Like I am hella bent on if you do your job 100%, there's no way we can lose this game. And I think that's just the mindset that we had when I played for the Steelers. It's like, okay, the offense ain't doing nothing right now. Cool. What we got to do? We got to go sack, fumble, get a touchdown. We got to get a pick. We got to score. We got to put them in a position to be able to score on a short field, an easy touchdown. Like we got to go out here and make it happen. And we were able to do that. And right now, we can't stop you from going 100 yards down the field. And it's disgusting, dude. It is the most sickening feeling in your stomach to know that when your defense steps on the field, if it's close, you're like 6'7". I don't know what is going to happen, but I know in the pit of my stomach, I'm thinking they about to go down here and score, and that's gonna be it because we cannot stop anything, dude. They cutting through us like a knife through hot butter, dude. And then when we get in position to be able to stop it, we can't even tackle the guys. I think it was like 5 or 6 plays where somebody broke at least 3 tackles. Like that is not your job is to tackle. Like that's it, bro.
Yeah.
When they make the catch, secure the tackle, get them down. All this jack is crazy.
Yeah. And it wasn't like that. And I ain't gonna lie, them those Packers receivers aren't like ain't no all pros out there.
It ain't no
You know what I'm
killers out
saying?
there.
And not to knock them at all, but you know what I'm saying? They not Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying? They more just guys that are nice and they're NFL receivers.
Like we need help. Maybe we can pray.
Deebo,
maybe God will care enough.
I'm telling you
to make us a good defense again, like Justin prayed for the win.
Yeah, okay? This just got
maybe, but I don't think so. A lot of things you can ask for.
No, them dudes. I think, man. Yeah, they got to start watching a lot. Like I said, Deebo, like you know, a lot of the stuff too isn't just like the scot-free stuff. The eyes, the eye discipline. they need to that's something that they can improve on. That's something you can literally at practice do, like, but keeping your eyes on your man, like trying to make sure, like, not getting confused, because a lot of this stuff is getting beat to the flats. Coming down on the run, thinking in the play actions. You're just not reading your keys.
You know what? And I believe Cam said something about effort, I
Mm.
guess. He was saying he didn't think that the effort was there. I don't, and he's on the inside. So I mean, I think that's something that somebody may want to ask him if he wants to
Yeah,
elaborate on.
no, for sure.
You know, I
For
don't,
sure, because I
you
mean
know,
it's not too hard to see who's getting beat, who's missing assignments on every single play. You know how it is, Debo, when you go to those defensive meetings after those games. Like,
yes.
that each play, coach is sitting right next to people, and you're getting checks and X's, and like, what are these meetings looking like? Who's getting addressed? Like, this is not okay. These plays, and like, why is it a coaching thing? The coach is not telling them what to be looking at? Are they correcting the players? Are they not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I will say this though. I know that this is not the defense that we used to have. It is not that true
mm,
Dick LeBeau fire zone defense that had rules and schemes and
this is
all that
this is
other
some new.
stuff.
This is what
I
This is what
know
TA
when I
got.
came back,
This is what TA putting up now.
I know when I got back in 14, even when uh, you know, Coach LeBeau they had just let him
Mm.
go. It was changed. They had tried to change things to make it easier for guys to play and not have to think. But dude, if you don't have a complicated system or defense and be able to execute it and understand it, and you try and change one thing for this person and one thing for that person, you put too many gaps and holes in the defense and you're not gap sound. And when you're not gap sound, you're not able to stop anything, dude. And on top of that, like, we couldn't even stop the little simple 2-point conversion because it was nobody on that half of the field. Like, they're not understanding, or they're both not understanding. And with that not understanding, you can't execute it correctly.
Yeah,
Something got to
something
go.
got to shake, because it's looking
Some got to
crazy.
give. We have players, dude. Like, we have players that can make plays. Like, and then when we're in position
They
to
have to
make
make those
plays, we're
plays.
not
Like those
tackling.
missed tackles, bro.
Like, I'm going
That's
to
on
make
players,
you
ain't it?
sit there and tackle all day on Wednesday. We're going live. Like,
To the
we're going
ground.
live. It's none of that to the ground. It's none of that, oh, I tagged him off and I made it. No, we're not
No,
doing that one,
not
buddy. And then on top of
during the
that,
season, Debo.
bruh, listen, I'm going to crash out. I told you, dude. I told you. We are down bad. We down bad, bad, bad. And on top of that, the Ravens won. They beat the Bears. They looking like they defense know how to play.
Mm,
Like,
they
what?
had yes.
What they do though? What they do? They say, "Hey, we getting rid of everything that y'all got that is not conducive to us being able to play football, directed to football. PlayStation's gone, gaming's gone, all
Pool
that
table
gone.
gone.
Everything you do in here is going to be about playing ball, understanding ball, and focused on ball. I don't care about your free time. Your free time here should be when you eat,
Yes.
and in between that, you should be learning, talking to each other, figuring out what it is you're supposed to do on every single
Yep.
thing that you have going on. And dude, they won the game
Yep.
30-16, bro.
Yep.
They gave Dare Henry about 20, 25
Told
touches,
it.
something like
That's
that.
with smart.
You got a quarterback in there who can do the sort of things that Lamar
Yes,
does.
where he can move. He can move around. He could, like, he looks lively. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, that's what you got to do. The
Yes.
Lamar Jackson offense, you put a Lamar Jackson-ish. You're not gonna have Lamar Jackson, but you're gonna put somebody in there that can move his legs and, like, shake, move around.
I ain't tripping that bad though, because of anybody winning, I would prefer it to be the Ravens versus anybody else, because they were like dead last, and now they're like maybe third or something. I'm cool. I'm cool with that, you know. So I ain't tripping. The Eagles, they ended up whooping on the Giants, but
They lost, guys.
Giants lost. They lost Skattebo, so he
Man,
dislocated.
prayers up to that young man. That you know how
Skattebo. Sorry, it's Skattebo.
Skattebo.
Skattebo. Yeah, I said Skibo.
Skattebo.
I said Skibo. Skattebo. Deebo, Skibo. That's why I was trying to make it rhyme. They lost Skattebo on that
Prayers up to Skattebo.
on that
Yeah,
pass
that
play.
joint it looked crazy. Yeah, this whole little ankle.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, though, he fumbled on the tush push. Wrong. So what you officials wrongly ruled forward progress stopped on the tush push. You think they need to this is my thing. At some point when you do the tush push or any of those type of things, you get stopped. Boom. And then that's when dude comes and pushes you behind. If that's the case, as soon as he gets stopped, it should be done. Right
so the
there.
yes.
So the tush push should
then
be
eliminates the tush push.
if that's the case.
Yes.
I don't know.
I feel you, Deebo. I'm over the tush push.
Competition committee might want to look at that though.
No, for sure. Because like soon you said, if he initially stops the thing momentum, and then the people running behind him, it's already done. Stop it. Like I feel like they always get him a little forward progress. When they going backwards or the ball falls out, whistle, whistle, whistle. Like it's real quick for no full momentum.
Oh, we at that point. Before we get out of here, Joe, I think you have some videos to show me. What's that?
Hold up. Before we get out of here, congrats to our giveaway winners. You got to Bree and Eddie.
There they go.
Hey.
Some great seats right there, baby.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, they got you out there, Deebo.
Bro, that's when everything was going. It was getting ready. It was live. That's why my voice like this, bro. There they go.
Hey. But I got Eddie proposed.
I hope y'all had a great time, though.
Bro, but I got Eddie proposed to his now fiance Nikki, and he did it in a Deebo jersey.
The ticket winner?
Wow. I think so, brother.
Let me see that. He gotta have that.
But I got Eddie.
Oh.
Hey!
Okay. Congratulations.
Come on, man.
What happened if she had said no?
Come on, man. Matchmaking Deebo. Go ahead, Deebo.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making marriages happen,
that's
man.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Love is in the air. Love is in the air, even though ain't no W's.
You ain't lying.
Bruh. Listen, we want to thank y'all for joining us here on Deebo and Joe, man. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back here tomorrow. And Joe, what you got?
Same, bro. Monday Night Football. We're gonna be here to let y'all know how the games go. Appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to Deebo and Joe. And we